Champions, welcome. The squares have aligned and bingo is nigh. It's time for Elden Squares Season 3. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, we have Tank and Top sitting at the top of the league and fighting for the first round bye in the playoffs. Their primary DLC player is the best woman in the entirety of Elden Squares and possibly all of Elden Ring bingo. She has an unrelenting effort and drive to continue to improve as a player. Believe it or not, this is only her second bingo event, but you'd never know that based on how sick her gameplay is. It is none other than Fia's champion, the one and only Elemis. And her teammate is the most accomplished player on the 25 squares. This man has been playing bingo for over 2 years at this point, and he is an absolute demon looking to further fill his trophy cabinet. It is none other than the Tank Top, the main man, Helios, and their opponents fighting out of the blue corner. This team may be old, but they are made of gold. A team who has had things bounce the wrong way for them, but they're getting pucks on net and they're looking to score a goal here today. Their primary base game player is Dr. Bingo, the author of the Book of War. And the people's bingo coach, it is none other than the Professor Dr. Rambler, PhD. And his teammate, one of the most accomplished men in all of DLC bingo. This man is an absolute menace in the DLC and the champion of the Scadu Bingo Moonwalk. It is none other than Jay the Joker. Now let's get ready to run that board and square off.
I love you gotta get the pucks on net.
They've been getting pucks on net all season. It's just, the tendies are just doing work. It's not bouncing their way.
But we'll it's not bouncing their way.
We'll see if they can hit one top cheddar Bardowski here today, bud. As we are ready to go. 3, and here we go. Harv, center square.
Center square is gonna be Liurnia bosses.
Melania until it appears, god damn it.
Maybe this is the one.
Midra, Lord of Frenzy Flame, not Melania, okay. But one of my favorite bosses, actually. I think Midra might be my favorite boss outside of the Rot Mommy herself. That is a very juicy and exciting center square. A fairly DLC heavy board here, as we have Midra, Wolf, Lion, Bear, Hippos, Hippo. Bale the Dread, Crucible Talismans, Moonrathil, Egon's Furled Finger, Chief Blood Fiend Imbibe, DLC Remembrance Boss with a Remembrance Weapon only. Also those Lord bosses, we'll see how that's synergized. You got a lot of options here on this board. You could use Midra being that center square. You could use Unique Onyx/Alabaster Lords. You could use Moog, Lord of Blood. In terms of some of the other big kills that we have on this board, because there really are some exciting ones here, we have the Moog, Lord of Blood, obviously Midra, Bale the Dread, full Hallowed Tree Medallion that dictates Commander Nile, Fire Giant, Imbibe means Putrescent Knight, everyone's least favorite boss, Valiant Gargs, unless your name is say Tari, shout out Tari. And there's a lot of synergy on here with Hippos, Wolf, Lion, Bear, Hippo, the Lord bosses synergy that we talked about earlier. I think this one's really interesting, and I'm quite excited to see how it goes. Also, the Gelmir, Altus Plateau, Mount Gelmir's Hero's Grave with the Gelmir bosses. That's another bit of synergy there. And Tunnels with Magmorm Theo.
And 4 Dragon Hearts.
Makar, and 4 Dragon Hearts. Yeah, a lot of synergy on this board and a lot of big kills. I think this is going to be a really exciting one here today.
Yeah, just looking at like, because like I'm more of a DLC player on my team, and yeah, the only really big synergy I see right now is going hippos into four hippos or four wolf lion hippo into two crucible talismans. I think that's one of the big ones, and then Egon's Fertile Finger and Bale really work together on that one. The other ones are kind of out of the way, so I'm not sure when they get into the DLC where they're gonna go. Probably Forge, just to get Chief Blood Fiend a little bit closer to Chief Blood Fiend, so you can get there. But when it comes to base game, we see it time and time again. We see the Magma Worm Theo with 4 Dragon Hearts. At least they're not on the same line this time. And then you also have tunnels, which they're all in separate parts of the board. But you can't. That's so hard to fight. You know that synergy is ridiculous, and I wonder if one person is going to try to block the synergy and go for 4 Dragon Hearts without Magma Worm Theo, because I've seen that happen. I've seen Dagger do that before, where he completely just disregards the Magma Worm Theo and just goes for 4 Dragon Heart bosses and gets into Altus in a different way.
Yeah, and we do have a pretty dry weapon seed. We see G-Halb here that'll probably be used by our base game players, I would imagine. For the DLC players, not a lot of great options. You know, Anspur Rapier does have that impaling thrust. You could also get dual status on that. Could be very good, particularly against like Midra, right? A very tanky boss, but very status weak. So actually, he ends up being an earlier kill in this format where players are so status dependent, right?
I've seen Lemon use it too on in a bingo game with Asper, and it worked really, really well. It worked as well as you hope for, but like, yeah, the status is going to carry for that weapon.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think you could even consider, even though it's not on the board, if granted, if the DLC player would probably use it, but you could consider making a play for Blood Tax, just to get that Ash of War, to get the bleed attunement on your weapon, to mow Glow to Blood. I assume Bloody Slash goes on a rapier. I'm not 100% though. If it does, like, bleed attunement, I think would be huge on that weapon.
Is the impaling thrust innately in it?
Yeah, it is. So you would miss out on the R2? Impaling thrust. Yes, that is the innate R2. But you want as much status as you can get on that weapon. And we are off, and our players are underway. We actually have 4 different weapon picks from our players here today.
DMGS, baby.
DMGS is the Greatsword Chet. Rambler actually is going with the Grossmesser here. Jay going with the, what is that? The winged
Great Horn Hammer.
Yes, Great Horn Hammer. Helios going with the Golden Halberd. I'll have to say I'm a bit surprised to not see Rambler go G-Halb. I kind of would have expected that. And then Ellie going with the Anspur Rapier. I think the only weapon pick I think here that's a little surprising is Rambler going with the Curve Sword over G-Halb. But
yeah,
you know, for the DLC players, I think there's merit to both those weapons. Neither of them are elite, so it's kind of a matter of preference.
Yeah, I've used Great Horn Hammer before. It's fine. It does its job. It doesn't excel in anything. It's not bad at anything. It does what it needs to do. I'm guessing that Rambler is just hoping for some good weapon checks to hit for him to replace his weapon, because I don't see him using this weapon for the entirety. But I know he is picking up his smithing stone, so maybe he is.
Maybe he is. I mean, we've been saying curved swords might be a little slept on based on using them in Randocalypse. They're actually better than I would have anticipated, but you know,
but there's tiers of great curved swords though, right?
I mean, the Grossmesser is not bad, I think.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's no was it Falchion? I think it is. Is that, no, that's just the sword, right? That's just the regular
Falchion,
sword.
Yeah. Scavengers would be the best one just because it has bleed. Scavenger's curved sword would be the best curved sword because it has that native bleed.
Yeah. So it looks like we have Precipice right now going for Helios. He's going to be going up there for Magma and Theo. And it looks like probably the same thing's going to happen with Rambler as well. But, okay, so Elias gave the dex here to get this weapon online. Because I'm guessing, do you need a lot of dex? I've never really used Anspur Rapier.
I mean, before. I don't think you need a lot of dex, but if you start with low dex, it makes sense. Okay. It's not like a crazy amount or anything, but if you do start with lower dex, then yes. would be.
And this is a smithing weapon, yes?
Yes, it is smithing, yes. I mean, this weapon's actually fantastic if you can get the right build on it, but that being said, I think it's almost impossible to get in bingo. Like, the S tier setup for this weapon, you have the native rot, and then you go with bleed attunement via the black wet blade, and you get poison mist. So you have triple status.
Oh, okay.
That being said, in bingo, it's pretty much impossible. But yeah, and then you just pump arcane because it will scale with arcane with the bleed attunement, and that will make everything proc faster. So it's a pretty elite setup. That being said, not competitively viable, unfortunately.
20 dex for Anspur. That's a lot of dex for a weapon.
Yeah, that's a sizable amount of, like, it's not crazy, but it's sizable for what it is. That's a sizable dex commitment.
Yeah, that's quite the commitment. It's no Rakshasas, chat. It's no Rakshasas. No, it looks like she is going to be rush. I think she just needed to grab the dex here for her to get into the academy, because probably either she's probably gonna put some sort of bleed on it. Or not bleed,
and we do see a weapon upgrade for. He decides not to take it though. Island Axe there at the merchant for Rambler. I would have expected him to take that. I would think that's an upgrade over the Grossmesser, but he says, "Nah, I'm good."
I wonder. Okay, it does look like. Does it look like Rambler's not going Magma Theo?
No, I think he's going to. It looks like he's going to Weeping here. I wonder what the play is for Rambler here.
I'm looking at the Weeping side of things. I don't really see too much when it comes to Weeping.
I mean, maybe he's
unless he's doing tunnels.
Yeah, he might just be looking to take away tunnels.
He's doing. Oh, okay. I know what he's doing. He's doing this tunnel because this is a great hammer or great axe drop, so it has Omen Cleaver in it. That has a chance of dropping Omen Killer Cleaver.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Except the only thing is, I think he already upgraded. Rambler did not quite make it to that Spirit Spring.
No, he did not make that Spirit Spring. I was gonna say, I don't know if that's gonna make it. I know these Spirit Springs are very generous, though. They are generous Spirit Springs, but did not make it to it.
Yeah, and Jay now has a sizable lead on Ellie here because she had to go get that Dex tier.
But gets the skip, which is great.
All right, Rambler makes it this time.
Yeah, this is not too bad of a call when it comes to Rambler. It gets the tunnel done also, and then also does a weapon check. Because like this one could be Omen Cleaver, it could be Rusted Anchor as well. So like, when you're looking
either of those would be very good.
Yeah, so when you're looking at that, then your weapon check it can hit pretty high.
And we are gonna have our first fight of the match here as Jay goes into Red Wolf. Pretty standard affair so far, but we'll go full screen with him. Ellie with a little bit of trouble as she has. Oh, the dog just fell off. All right. Never mind, she's good.
The classic.
Yeah.
The Red Wolf. I remember using this weapon in a rando race once.
I actually
wasn't great, but it was.
I remember you using this weapon in a rando race. Actually,
it's the only way I know this weapon at this point. Dino's #1 op going down, at least.
Nice job for Rambler there. Bonnie butchering. Nah.
Not amazing.
Yeah. Fringe viable, but not anything to get excited about.
Yeah.
As we will cut to Ellie here, as she's also about to do the same on Red Wolf. We'll see how this Anspur Rapier performs here. Quite solid, actually.
Very solid. Impaling Thrust is just a good Ash of War.
It's so good.
I mean, it's not even Ash of War on this. Well, I guess it is an Ash of War on this thing, but Impaling Thrust is just really, really good.
The only problem with it is that Impaling Thrust is one of those Ashes of War that the stance damage does depend on the weapon class. It's significantly lower on just standard thrusting swords versus like heavy thrusting swords or anything else, right? The actual stance damage will be pretty low, but the damage itself is still fantastic.
Yeah. But I feel like if you want to get the rot proc for this weapon, you probably want to like just do stabs for a little bit to get the proc and then do it.
On Red Wolf, it's low scaled enough. I don't think it's gonna matter. But yeah, on future fights, like if we do see a Midra from her or something, I would expect to see R1 spam into Impaling Thrust spam once the rot is procced.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, I see what Helios is doing for this one when he's going into the Magma Worm fight. He's gonna poison with Coil Shield.
Oh, that's really heads up. We'll check in with Helios in just a second here. Jay's almost through Margit. Big stagger. He will get that done. Let's go check in on Helios. Yeah, he used his Coil Shield to proc the poison. Just a really heads up savvy play that you would expect from someone like Helios. But
yes,
just. It seems so basic when you're thinking, if you're sitting at home or watching, but like in the line of play to think about like, hey, I have Coil Shield. I can, do the Viper Bite to proc poison. Like very rarely do people think of something like that, right?
Yeah, at 100%. I'm guessing it was part of a starting class thing, so that's pretty good.
Oh, he bonks there, but he will get through it. Just needs one more hit in there. Helios is through.
So going into Magma Worm, do you think that Helios goes right to Theo, or finish off the 3 tunnels?
I think he goes Theo.
Goes right to Theo. Yeah, I mean
given he poison, if he was hard rushing tunnels, he would have just grabbed the Grace at the end of Makar. He wouldn't even go up the elevator.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. Yeah, at this point, you have poison. I think poison will do a lot of carrying for you when it comes to Theo, and you'll get your 2 Dragon Hearts. And if you just want to finish off your 4 Dragon Hearts, you can right afterwards. Because Rambler is a little behind when it comes to the Precipice, but he is ahead on when it comes to tunnels at this point. Yes. Even though he's still on Precipice.
And I wonder if Rambler might actually do the same type of thing, because I see Rambler has Scorpion Stinger, right? Rambler has Scorpion Stinger there, so he might proc Rot with the Stinger, and then go to finish it off with the Gros Monsieur.
They have the same idea. You love to see it.
We'll go check in with Ellie here from Margit. Jay has definitely built up a sizable lead here on the DLC rush. And we'll bring it to the dual screen because Jay is in on Godric. Yeah, this Anspur, you can already see the damage falling off a little bit.
Yeah, I think
on those longer fights, it'll be really good, right? Like these mid-length fights, like short fights, they're short fights, right? It's gonna be slower, but it'll be a couple seconds, right? The mid-length fights are where it'll struggle, right? Because you're not really getting the full benefit of the rot, right? And with the base DPS being lower. That being said, if there are longer fights, i.e. Midra, i.e. really any of the DLC bosses, right, it will start to perform much better because you'll get a lot more utility from the rot.
You'll get a lot more utility with the rot, but maybe not. Yeah, I guess with the rot, yeah. I also saw Helios put on the Black Knife, the S tier Black Knife, by the way.
Yeah, and Helios is going straight for Theodorix. He's going aggressive today, so we're going to go ahead and go full screen with Helios as, look, hey, I know the players don't necessarily love the Magma Worm Theo square, but I got to say, seeing these types of fights at 12 minutes is a great jolt to get the game started here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Rambler is in on Makar, but we're going to keep it full screen with Helios here.
Just has to get that poison down.
He also has Black Knife. He used Black Knife at the start of the fight.
He sure did. That's a big chunk. The problem is that the gold, I don't know how much damage the golden halberd is going to do. Like, it doesn't do very much damage. The status is what is going to carry this.
Yes. %1,000%. Also, I will not be surprised here if Rambler rushes Moog at some point. We're pretty early.
I would not be surprised. That is the MO that Rambler has. Every time I played against Rambler and Moog is on the board, I see that thing sub like 25 minutes.
I mean, also there's a lot of DLC on this board, right? So the fact that he could use Moog to help him get some DLC access and then potentially help Jay out late game in the DLC.
Yeah. Yeah, Helios is doing well, getting all the statuses and stuff for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually, I mean, comparative to the Makar fight for Rambler, like it's definitely slower, but not as slow as you would imagine, right? Like the disparity's not as much, right? That deadly poison on, there are actually two types of poison in Elden Ring. There is deadly poison. Very few things have deadly poison. It's the Venomous Fang, Serpent Bone Blade, and the Coil Shield, I believe, are the three. I could be wrong on that, but I believe those are the three. And that deadly poison does chunk.
It does. So now I feel like Rambler should have the foresight now not to go for Theo because of just the weapon choice and stuff, and finish off tunnels.
Yeah.
At this point.
I mean, he might also be waiting on a mark, right? He might go set up Theo and then basically just say, like, I will take the one that Helios doesn't. I already have a lead on tunnels, right?
Yeah,
I know
maybe
that
even do
one's
Dragon
secure.
Hearts.
Yeah. Jay is into phase 2 on Renala. Helios just has about 10%, maybe even less than that, to chew through here.
Oh, the moon comes out.
Tonight we steal the moon. As there goes Magma Worm Theo there for Helios. We'll go full screen with Jay here for Renala.
For some reason,
nice
every time I
job
see the
by
moon
Helios.
every time I see the moon, I just think of, so on my TikTok, I'm getting Twilight recreations. I've never seen Twilight in my entire life.
Oh, you're missing out. I saw that movie like 6 times in theaters.
I have never seen this movie, and I'm getting recreations of people.
Oh my God, Jay goes down.
Oh no.
He greeted too hard. He bit off more than he could chew. In thy fate lieth under my moon. That's a very unfortunate death.
But that's even worse when she just like puts her staff out and you're like, oh, now I just feel even worse.
And Rambler looks like he's going to go finish off tunnels here with the Falling Star Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ellie's actually ahead now. Granted, I think it'll even out, honestly. I think Jay should, in theory, get to this fight a little bit faster.
The question is, does Ellie go straight for Midra when she gets to the DLC?
She might.
It's not that bad of an idea, honestly. Maybe set something up and then come down to and then go to Midra.
Let's go full screen here with Ellie and Jay.
Oh, she's also at the Briar armor, so all she has to do is roll into the enemies or into the kids. Good phase 1. Very good.
Actually, very good phase 1. Jay's back in now.
The moon.
The moon. All right, Ronaldo, even it out. You have to kill Ellie. These are the rules.
These are the rules. Oh, she did. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
That's the caster curse of the century. That's the caster curse of the century.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. You know what? I'm not even blaming Ronaldo on that. I'm blaming Who's on that one.
Yeah,
That's
that was on me, big dog. That was on me, big dog.
It was like, bet. I got you.
Bet.
That's crazy. We got Rambler now fighting the Falling Star Beast.
Yeah, Rambler's fighting Falling Star Beast at the bottom right there, looking to finish out Tunnel. That's the commentary curse of the season. Might have to be an award now, just purely because of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen a 1-2 punch happen that fast before.
Yeah.
So far, so good for Rambler.
Yeah. I would like to see a little bit more R1
I'm not trying to say anything for. Yeah.
I think
I'm trying not to say anything for Jay.
Yeah, I think R1 spam is just kind of the way to go with these curved swords. So I'd like to see. I know he's trying to go for those stance breaks, but I think honestly with the curved sword, you just say, you know what, we're not gonna get a lot of stance breaks here. It is what it is, right? And we just go for R1 spam damage, right?
Exactly. One of the worst moves that Ronaldo can do, in my opinion. Jay, why are we Jay? Oh no.
Oh no, that's very bad.
Jay. We don't. Went for the wild strikes. Went for the wild strikes. On the kids, or on the not the kids. Sorry, on the wolves.
You're good, Jay. You're good. Don't worry. I'll curse Ellie. I got it. Don't worry, Jay. I got you, big dog. I got you. There goes Tunnels or Precipice Dungeons for Rambler there. Helios is now looking to continue Dragonheart bosses with the Magmaworm Theo. Or the Magmaworm and Gelmir, sorry. All right, Renala, you know what to do here, all right? You've been a bit of an asshole to Mr. J. That's not very nice. Just, you know what? Do us a favor here and even this out, okay?
Also, heads up play by Jay by throwing the elevator back down.
Yeah. This is easily the most Ronaldo kills we've seen so far in a Golden Order game. I don't think we've seen 3 Ronaldo kills in a game.
Yeah, I've never seen Ronaldo kill these many people before. oh, the blender.
Will Ronaldo even it out? Dragon? Not okay. Ellie does get it down. We'll go ahead and put Helios there up on the full screen with Jay. Yeah, I think this is the longest we've ever played the Ronaldo music. Oh, as Helios gets in a little bit of trouble there. He torn straight into some magma and goes down.
The Grossmesser has been upgraded, by the way, so this is huge.
The Gros Monsieur? The French rejoice. It is a French weapon. Yeah, it is a French weapon.
Yeah, it is a French weapon, right?
It's
I feel like a lot of the curved swords are French weapons.
Yes.
For some reason.
Because they're, I don't know, artsy. And Rambler's going Moog, as if there was any doubt.
Yeah, if there was any doubt. With the Grossmesser. Oh my god. And it's a quarter square. So it's not the most terrible thing to go for.
Helios just has one more Dragonheart boss in order to finish Dragonheart's bosses here. What's shocking is Jay, despite dying to Ronaldo twice, because he's really not far behind at all on the DLC rush.
He is not, but I think he still needs to grab his 4s.
I mean, Ellie just grabbed hers as well.
Yeah, so he needs to
Grossmesser
grab
is
his
German? All right, shit. Never mind.
Grossmesser is German. Yes, Grossmesser is German.
Germany rejoices then. My apologies.
I remember Crotch saying something about that.
It sounds so French. All right, there goes that down. We'll keep the magic music on, though, because Helios is going for Smorag in order to finish out the Dragonheart bosses here. Granted, Smorag came to play today as well.
It's got that sound when you say Grossmesser.
Gross. That's how it's pronounced,
well,
right?
That's one way of saying it.
Yeah.
That's one way of saying it for sure. Looks like we are going reprimand for stones. Just wanted to see that. All right, yeah, Helios getting the last Dragonheart.
Dragonheart goes down there for Helios, and we're gonna have Moog Lord of Blood here in just a second, as both Jay and Ellie are in the DLC and actually fairly even, despite everything.
Yeah, despite everything that happened the first 20 minutes of this game.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, as you can look. I don't need to learn French and German. Okay. All right. I'm a red-blooded American. Okay. And this country is here a melting pot. We got all them cultures up in here. Okay. So you know I believe my pronunciation is proper. Okay.
The gross messer. That's how you pronounce it. Rambler with a late Bogue. This is a very late Bogue for Rambler, yeah. But honestly, Bogue is actually a really good square. It's a quarter square. It blocks the line and it blocks the column and starts their line as well. So it's not a terrible square. And it's an injection of runes, which is huge as well.
Yep. You know, here in America, we don't need to work on our pronunciations too much. We do it properly. All right, buongiorno. My name is Gorlami.
Buongiorno. Whoa! It's Omen Cleaver or Omen Killer.
Omen Killer Cleaver going sicko mode today.
Yeah. That guy did not like when Jay was putting down.
Rambler and Helios are holding it down for their teams at the current moment, as the the DLC players have been in hell. Is Omen Killer Cleaver going to do the same to Ellie? No, she gets out. Does she get out? Okay, she does get out.
What? She delayed that quite a bit.
Yeah, she really delayed that quite out. But pronunciations and everything aside, I know I'm pronouncing this one properly, as we have Moji, the OG Lord of Blood, here for Rambler. We'll go ahead and send it down with him.
Here we go. I don't like the damage, but kind of figured that was going to happen.
Where we're going, we don't need damage, Harv. Damage is an enigma.
Where we're going, we're gonna need flasks, though. I'm just saying.
He's got 5. He's good.
He's fine.
There's a Frostpock.
God, what a great fight Moog is.
I love this fight.
Except when he... Oh, okay. Oh, good. Oh, that's a really good... stats break right there.
Yeah, and remember, actually, he switched to the Scorpion Stinger. He's going for the Rot here.
It's good. It's a good call.
I know it's hard to see, so I'll let you guys know exactly when/if he gets it. Not quite. God, I love the repeating thrust doing like 36 damage. And there is the Rot proc. The Rot is proc, so Rambler is back to the Grossmesser.
He still puts the French inflection on it.
Sorry, the Gross...
It's gotta go into your throat, you know what I mean?
Grossmesser. Because it'll leave you in a gross mess once I'm done with you. All right? All right now?
All right now. All right, here we go.
Nihil! Nihil! Rambler has 3 flash slots here for phase 3. For phase 2.
I don't like the damage either, but I think the Rod's gonna carry, and then his Frost is gonna carry as well. I think he'll probably finish in like the low 30-minute mark.
This is the Rambler GOAT. What are we talking about? This man, he could kill. Moog dies at the mere sight of him. He crushes Moog under his left pinky. As Helios is having trouble here, Helios has practiced this Hero's Grave. It's actually been one of the points of frustration for him so far this season. We've seen some players have some issue with it. Cronies as well had some issues with it. It's pretty precise actually.
Yeah, yeah. This one could be kind of annoying with the skeletons, honestly. Oh, I saw early roll by Rambler.
Fuck. That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks. One mistake.
We got 2 hippos coming up though.
Yeah, we do have hippos coming up here for Ellie and Jay both. And like I said, really Jay not far behind, 30, 45 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
Asim, I'll demod you, bro. I'll demod you. I'll demod you, bro. I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it, god damn it.
God damn.
We're gonna bring Rambler up to the top right there as Ellie on the hippo will move to the top left. We might be moving to the quad screen here in just a bit when Jay walks into the hippo fight as well.
Yeah, Ansper Rapier is doing some work, but again, the damage, like the impaling thrust is probably going to be spammed on it.
Yeah, I thought my powers flipped because previously I've caster cursed people when I say they're going to do well, and then I ordered Renala to kill Ellie, and then she did. So I was like, all right, maybe I can say nice things. There goes the Altus Plateau Mount Gelmir Hero's Grave there for Helios. Helios is playing quite well today.
Get the base game down.
Granted, all these players are going for very aggressive lines of play this morning, right?
Yes. So, well, the DLC doesn't have anything quick, right? Yeah. It doesn't really. It has like Moon Refill is the quickest thing on this board. But other than that, everything is it's very, very long.
And Jay is now in on the hippo, so we're going to go ahead and move to the quad here. Rambler move to the bottom. Jay and Rambler will flip here.
Good kill by Ellie.
Great kill by Ellie. We're going to keep it on the quad screen for just a bit, as that is the best way to show off these fights. Rambler still with 4 flasks left into phase 2. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the performance of Ansper, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen Lemon use it in a practice game, and it worked out pretty well. He took out Metter pretty fast with it as well.
I mean,
like
what's
it's
hard
not terrible
to judge is I think where you would lose the most time would be in the rush, right? Like those first few fights.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to judge exactly how good it is, because obviously there were some mistakes on both sides there in the DLC rush, right? But yeah, I mean, it's performed quite well.
Oh yeah, sure it has. We've really been testing thrusting swords lately.
Really?
He's been on a thrusting sword kick, one would say.
All right, Harv, who gets through their fight first, Rambler or Jay?
I want to say Rambler. I think Rambler he'll get a frost proc here. Well, he's already frosted. Never mind. Jay will.
Oh, Jay gets a stagger.
Yeah, Jay will.
And Ellie's going for Moonrithel there in the top left. We'll return to the board view in just a second. It's
good. Oh.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh. Don't greed.
Oh, and Rambler does get it down first.
Holy
Very nicely
shit.
done by Rambler. We'll get the board back up there as Jay and Ellie will stay in the same spot. There goes Moji, the OG Lord of Blood. As if there was any doubt, Rambler will claim that square.
Okay. It all depends on where.
Jay's going straight for hippos, so Jay and Ellie are going to split here.
Yeah, he has to go for hippos. He has to go for hippos.
And we see Helios there going for Sage's Cave.
Lemon, I've been glazing you for this Adspur play because I remember you playing it with Adspur.
Ooh, Ellie gets tagged hard there. If Papa Beezy's around here, he would enjoy the Anspur. He actually I don't think he ever finished it, but he did route Anspur only no hit at one point. Very nice job by Ellie there. She gets that down. And now looking at the board here, we have a 4-2 lead, 4 tank and top. Granted, Jay about to get hippos, which will block that threat on the middle column, as well as a minor threat that's building on the row number 2. And Helios is going to take Sage's Cave.
He needs to kill ADM. If he wants this as well, right? So
yeah, I guess I'm assuming Ellie could try to snipe this if she went hard into the castle watering hole, right? That would just really surprise me.
But she is also going ADM right now. So he is in the lead with it for sure. He is in the lead with it.
Yeah, and he has to get it at this point because there'd be too many threats, right?
Yes. Because hippos is one of the most important squares on the board now.
Yeah, it's the most important square on the board. No question.
It is the most important one. Yeah.
And I think Rambler here potentially looking at Fire Giant actually and looking to get early DLC access. This is either Fire Giant or Haligtree Medallion, but Helios is already going to the Fire Giant. Helios is way ahead.
Yeah.
Rambler and Jay are still definitely a little behind, but still very much like they just need one mistake.
Yeah.
If Helios dies here and Rambler snipes, that would pretty much still a slight lead, but it would more or less even it up.
Yeah, I think that like Helios has to die multiple times for him to catch up. I think.
No, just once. Rambler's really not far. Like one. I mean, maybe if he dies immediately, right? Like if he dies immediately, different story. But one, death decently into the fight, right, is all it would take.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and pop Helios. Ellie is fighting the red bear, actually, so we'll just keep it here on this screen until Rambler gets in. Nice early stagger there for Helios.
We're gonna see some. So we're seeing not Helios, sorry. Ellie going for the hippo square, which is a pretty good square. Blocks, promotes the line.
Yeah, this is where the Helios is getting into the business end of Fire Giant as he gets into phase 2. That's where realistically, if memes are gonna happen, that's where it would happen, right?
Yeah. Phase two is the most meme worthy phase of Fire Giant.
And we're going to go back to the quad once again here as we have Red Bear top left, ADM top right, Rambler going to Fire Giant bottom right, and then Helios going for Fire Giant as well, bottom left. Really nice stagger there. That's a great job by Helios of getting his poise damage, building up just the right amount of poise damage in phase 1 to get that stagger at the start of phase 2. Helios is greeting here.
I feel like the best way that you could do this is like for that move. I just love being outside first when the explosions happen, running in, because I feel like it's like a radius thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Jay gets ADM down there. We're gonna put the Fire Giant race. Both these players are gonna move to the top of your screen.
Oh.
Wait, Helios is in trouble. We're gonna say here, Helios.
Oh, he.
Oh my God, he lives. All right, they're both moving to the top of the screen. Woo! Oh no, but here comes the worst attack in the game.
Oh, he's good. Oh my God, he's good.
Fire Giant is testing Helios like we've never seen, but he is escaping. Also, Sci-Fi, thank you so much for the raid. Want to give a massive shout out to Sci-Fi. Sci was doing commentary on one of the great Rookie Rumble matchups. Sci-Fi is the main commentator for the Elden Squares Rookie Rumble. Want to give a massive shout out to Sci, as he's been doing an amazing job over there, and all of the players in the Rookie Rumble, as that has been a fantastic event, and we look forward to I personally look forward to not only seeing how that event finishes, but also hopefully seeing you guys here on the Golden Order and Crucible stage next season. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you've had a great time. If anyone's not following Sai already, make sure to give him a follow, as he is a great content creator, and also the main modder for Elden Squares. The reason why this league would not exist, at least not in the format that it's in, without Sai. So we see Hippos there as the game now stabilizes to a 6-3 game. Well, never mind. It's about to be 7-3.
Crystal talismans.
Ellie's about to go for the Rune Bear, and that'll be Wolf, Lion, Bear, Hippo done as she did Golden Hippo, Red Wolf of Radagon, Rune Bear, and Red Bear. There goes the Rune Bear down. Now Helios actually is working on Gelmir bosses, and
Gelmir bosses, yeah.
This will be his
for the
second.
Diag.
Also,
I think Adspert might actually be good for Egon's full finger as well. If you can just rot the dragon,
yeah,
you'll get that passive damage as well on it.
Yeah, I think it very well could be, but Jay might go Crucible Talismans straight into Egon's.
I think so. So it'll be kind of a race, because I think ADM's going to take a little bit longer for Ellie to go through, because she's going to have to Impaling Thrust.
Yes. Also, while we have a brief respite in the action here, I do want to give a shout out to the Team Ignite. Harv and I are both proud firekeepers of that team, and if you want to join Ignite, we'd love to have you. That's where we host Elden Squares, all divisions. We host the Nightmare Seed there, Nightmare Seed 2 coming soon-ish. Obviously that takes a long time to develop, but we have a Rando League coming out soon. We have a lot of exciting stuff always is going on in Ignite. So whether you want to join to play or to just stay up to date with all the happenings in the competitive side of the Elden Ring, make sure to join Ignite, as that is the main hub, because not only do we do a lot of stuff, but we compete in basically everything we can get our hands on, right? So, you know, there's a big contingent for Randocalypse in there. And we have coaches, people, everyone's very helpful, no matter what you're getting into. I'm sure there's someone else who has interest in it and can help you out with it. And make sure to check out Ignite. Helios gets he got double hit there by the...
Yeah, I feel like he got double hit on that one. I've been seeing that more and more since Rambler got hit by that double hit.
There goes Gelmir bosses for Helios there. Wait, was that 4?
What's that for?
Oh, yes, because of the Magma Worm. The Magma Worm. He did the Magma Worm earlier.
Oh, yeah, Magma Worm, Maggie.
Red Wolf.
Illustrated Tree Spirit.
And Red Wolf, yep. I forgot about the Magma Worm, yep. Ellie gets through ADM quite cleanly there. Rambler's going for Elemer, and Helios is now actually working on the Helios has just been on fire today, right? Like Rambler's played a pretty solid game, but Helios is just absolutely on fire. By the way, Harv, I might need you to take your camera down because I'm having it's on my side. I just have too much capacity, too much bandwidth eating up right now. So I think if you take your camera down, it'll help.
How's that?
Much better. Yeah.
My man's hitting max capacity. Where is?
Well, I'm streaming. I have 4 streams. I'm recording, and I have a call, and yeah, it's connected to the bingo board. Yeah. Rambler gets Elemer down there.
Oh, there's 7. Oh, okay.
Helios here is continuing to work on Caleb. Boss is going for the Deathrite Bird. We'll go check in with him, and then we're about to have Egon's Furled Finger for Ellie, as well as Midra, Lord of Frenzy Flame for Rambler and Jay. Rambler and Jay are doing a very nice job of staying in this game, especially because I mean Helios is on one today. This is like a signature performance from Helios, whatever you want to call it, right? Like he's just on fire right now.
Golden Halberd does wonders on Deathrite Birds. Really well done on that one.
Yeah, and Helios,
like the Asper Rapier is gonna be good on this. On this. Oh.
Helios may be on fire, but there is no fire like dragons in the Lord of Frenzy Flame here. So Jay will be in that fight in just a second. So we're gonna go ahead and get him up onto the dual screen with Ellie. This is one of Ellie's least favorite squares. She was one of the proponents of the Golden Order. It was either this square or Senesax, and she really wanted Senesax, and she just mogs out there to reset it.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Honestly. Where is Rambler is headed to?
Full Haligtree.
Full Haligtree, okay.
And it looks like Helios is going for DLC access while also finishing up Caleb Dragon Barrel bosses.
I mean, it's a good call. It's a very, very good call.
I like how Bloodhound Knight while summoning Blind just sits there and rots.
Yeah, it's the problem with that square. There's nothing that's around it. I mean, I guess now there is. So like, what Helios could do is kill, kill. I was gonna kill Rambler. He can't kill Rambler. Kill Radon. Go out there.
Once you kill Radon, you lock.
But
once you kill Radon, you lock yourself out. You'd have to do Blind first.
Oh, true. So yeah, so I feel like nobody can do that square except Jay. Jay's the only one that could do it now.
Oh, and also Jay's going to upgrade, okay? So we'll go, I thought, as we prepare for the Midra, we will go full screen with Ellie here. Yeah, oh, and Ellie goes down. Yeah, you're only locked out once Radon dies. That's actually a misconception. that I think I
Okay.
started. I think I said that, and that is misinformation which I propagated. So I will take the fault for that.
Looks like Rambler's also upgrading something. Oh, it's gonna be Bewitching Branches.
Bewitching
for the Howling
Branches,
Tree.
yep.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Yeah, so we have Ellie working on dueling Drakes for Egon's Worldfinger. Helios is going for Radon. This will get him this will be a Kayla Dragon Barrel boss, get him DLC access as well as get him access to those Valiant Gargoyles. And finally, Jay going for Midra, Lord of Frenzy Flame, and then Rambler is going for Commander Nile here. Jay's juiced, by the way. He's Scadu 10.
Scadu 10. I barely get to like that's the max I can get to is Scadu 10, and like doing that with Ogaius, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, we will go ahead.
No. Oh, how did Ellie survive that?
I don't know, but
That's
we'll go
crazy.
ahead and throw it down to the quad screen here. So each of these everyone other than Helios, these three, if they get the kills, they will effectively be squares. Ellie just has to grab the cookbook grab the finger afterwards, and Rambler just has to grab the Halogry medallion afterwards because he already has the other half. Helios is checking remembrance weapons, maybe looking at a DLC boss with a remembrance weapon only.
Oh, this is where you just go away from the explosion, Ellie. This is where you just walk away. You've done your job.
Yeah, just let it rot. Just let it rot. Just let it rot.
Just let it rot.
She goes for a poke and gets the finish there. Rambler did it in a sketchy fashion, but does get the Bewitching Branch off. There goes Egon's Furled Finger for Ellie. So we have a 9-5 game. It's about to be 9. If both these fights go through, it'll be 9-7.
Ellie is going for Imbibe.
That she is.
Ever since learning jump tech on Midra, I can't go back.
What's the jump tech?
But you pretty much jump 70% of his moves.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I need to learn this.
It's so good.
Oh,
It's
and
'cause
Rambler's going
'cause
for
the
some
thing is-
really hot parries here on Nile, but he is out of flasks at the current moment. He has a thick and juicy health bar, but no way to replenish it.
It's because this guy poise breaks so quickly. Like, you could jump all of these attacks.
That's insane.
Yeah.
However, I might need to get in the lab with you.
I learned it from Nexus.
Oh, and Rambler gets clocked there. Rambler is one shot.
He's one shot.
Big frost
He just has to
there.
be careful. He just has to be careful.
Yeah, he has to be very careful with the storm stomps.
Yep.
I
was afraid he's gonna be greedy there, get that one hit and then run away.
We'll go full with Jay here as he goes for Midra. Helios, I believe, will finish Kayla Dragon Barrel bosses here with Exikes.
This is the last Caelid boss? Yeah?
I think so. Not 100%. Ooh, Jay positioning looks a little awkward there. Oh, that's a lucky stagger.
Okay.
That's a lucky
That's a
stagger.
lucky stagger right there.
But he gets it done.
The
He gets it done. Very nice job by Jay there. They go ahead and claim the center square, and we 9-6 games still. Like
only at 9-6.
Yeah, Jay and Rambler have just been hanging around here, right? Helios and Ellie took a fairly early lead, and Jay and Rambler have done a nice job of just staying in it, right? There goes the Caelid Dragon Barrel bosses there for Helios, though, as the lead extends to 10-6.
Yeah, now it's just it's about now is just to clean up the board at this point, right?
Yes.
So it looks like Ellie is going for Blythe now.
Yes. Which I think is a great call. Also, make sure to stick around, guys. This is by no means the end of the day. We're just getting started here as we have 4 different matches here today. This is just one of 4. So if you're enjoying the bingo action, make sure to stick around here for the rest of those games. I will be joined with Harv on game number 2 as we have what is it? Lemon and Cronies going up against ASIM and Nexus there. Lemon and Cronies with a win, looking to secure the #1 overall seed in the regular season. That'll be followed by Thomas and Yebe versus Wander and Strump, and then finally Nike and Mewtwo versus NVCC and Jers.
Lot of bingo today. Even bingo off stream today too. There's a lot of bingo happening.
Big day for the bingo. Yeah, Harv, do you play today? Do you have a game today?
Yeah, I play in 4 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you want to catch those matches that are not commentated, because we have too many matches to commentate all of them, I wish there were multiple who's, but there is only one, unfortunately. But if you want to catch those matches, you can join Ignite. You can watch that game in the Discord while watching the game on commentary. You can get, just full bingo overload if you want it. And we have Helios here going for DLC Remembrance boss with a Remembrance weapon. We're going to go ahead and go bring him to the dual full screen with Rambler here.
Good parries. Good parries.
Ellie's going for Bloodhound Knight while summoning Blythe there. If Bloodhound Knight while summoning Blythe does pop, as well as DLC Remembrance boss with the Remembrance weapon, I would imagine that Ellie just goes Bale to finish this thing out.
Oh, the epic Bale with Asper Rapier? Oh, let's go.
I mean, it actually would not be the first game that she's closed out with Bale and Egon, but no, she goes the coward's way, going for Imbibe.
Surely she's just setting up PK, right?
Surely she's double prepping. Surely. Give us Bale.
Surely.
It's what the people want, Ellie. As we do see full Howling Tree pop there for Rambler, we'll go full screen with Helios here for Rolana. Damage is not great here. Not at all. I don't know what this weapon level is, but it's not very good.
I want to say it's probably +6 because, it's the regular thing to go to +6 while you're here because you get the 1 through 4s with EG, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 is in Castellensis, so I'm guessing it's +6. Oh, and Ellie goes down.
The worm. I didn't even know that guy. What? How did he fly? They fly now?
Oh, he does that.
They fly.
He does
now?
that.
The worms fly now. What is this?
I've seen Yebe get hit by that multiple times. Gotta watch out for that guy.
I think Yebe has He's corrected it, but there was a game where Yibe wrote the book and like found every single
I
way
think
to
that
die
worm,
running
that
to
worm
PK.
has a higher KD because of Yibe compared to Ronala.
Love
Sorry,
you, Yibe. Well, we to be fair, we
oh my god, the worm's coming again!
The worm! The worm!
Like
dude, what is this, dude? Is this fucking Dune, dude? What the hell is this?
They're like boomerangs.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
To be fair, in fairness, we have a great community of joking around, but we only make fun of people once they've corrected their mistakes and they no longer, you know. Like, well, to be fair, Harv has not corrected his issues with the four-time champion Idrid, but...
No, I'm never going back to him. I'm never going back to him. The night bosses will always be done without Idrid. Every single time.
Every time.
I'm never fighting that fucker ever again.
But there were no mistakes made there for Helios. I know lazy's in the name, but he's absolutely anything but lazy this game, as he's just gone crazy today.
He has.
Yeah, I mean, this is a signature. This is what it's hard to say. This is his best performance ever. You can't say that. There's just too many great performances, right? But this is just a all-time, like, just a great, perfect game from Helios, right? Like, when just showing his class, right? You know, all these players are capable of having games like this, right? When you have this level of elite players, but it's another thing to actually pull it off, right? And Helios is on one today.
Asper's done his job.
Yeah, Answer's more than done its job. It's more than done its job.
Asper's done his job. I think it does. Asper, it does help with like also opponents not having the greatest weapons to get through as well, because Great Hammer is not like Great Hammer is good. It's not amazing.
Yeah, but if your opponent has Omen Killer Cleaver, that means you should also probably have Omen Killer Cleaver and not be picking the Ansper Rapier,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Rambler's parrying this Onyx Lord, which is sick. Honestly, I need to learn that because I can't tell you how much time I've wasted on Onyx Lords, like by just having shitty weapons on them. If you can't stagger break them, that's one of the things that's exposing a kind of a hole in my game with the Randocalypse is, you know, with like, without the kind of more meta heavier poise weapons, sometimes these like duelists and Onyx Lords, sometimes they die, sometimes the fights take a lot longer than they should.
Hey, duelists don't fuck around, okay?
Yeah.
Duelists don't fuck around.
Hey,
they have
Ellie,
like infinite poise or
Ellie,
infinite fucking thing.
Our great champion, Fia's great champion, is indeed double prepping meta and going Bale. Give the people what they want, Ellie. Do it.
Yes. And Helios, Helios, just log out for the day. Log out for the day. You're good. You're good. Prep Valiant Guards, prep Lord bosses, and go prep Onyx Lords.
Prep Valiant Guards and then go to the DLC because you have access and prep imbibe, right? Double prep imbibe. Both players prep imbibe. Helios is going towards Valiant Guards SFP.
Yeah, you've done well. It's time
You've
for
done
rest.
well.
Exactly.
I think Ellie just wants to ruin my vocal cords because it make me do the obligatory Egon speech here. I will say, chat, I adjusted some of my mic settings. If she does end up fighting it and I do the Egon speech, let me know how bad the peaking is on my mic. It should be better. It should be better.
Oh yeah, you could just kill PK.
Yes.
You don't have to imbibe. Just kill PK. Curse you, whale.
Yeah, I did think of one thing that we had to put that I need to officially write in the rulebook. One thing I considered is there is a way that you could hold squares by using the pause menu, like the tutorial menu pause, where you kill a boss and then pause so you don't get enemy felled in hold.
Oh my god, that's great. That's great. That's like some sure attack right there.
Yeah, no, that shit's not allowed. This shit's not allowed. This shit is not allowed.
Oh my god, imagine.
It is happening. It is happening. We will go here with Ellie. Oh. 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 You, Bale. Hereby now, you will rue this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Eon, your fears made flesh. On the scales you might be foul dragon, but I'll withhold your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being. Was I completely mute?
No, you're fine. You did peak on some.
How bad was it?
Well, for me it was fine. I don't know how it was on stream though.
Okay. How bad was the peaking? Scale of 1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
I mean, some of it too might be like my voice filtering thing because I do the real like throat voice, right? It could, it very well could be thinking that that's just like background noise and filtering it out. Like it's partially
he can do the throat voice. He can do the throat voice for that, but he can't do it for Grossmaster.
Gross. Curse you, Bale. I'll just whisper ASMR. Curse you, Bale. Hereby now, you will rue this day. Dude, that sounds more like horror movie, like little demon talking.
Yeah,
yeah.
It seems like we're living in a horror movie right now. Oh, here we come.
Here
transition.
Comes. Ooh, she gets tagged but survives. No, she's moving. This answer damage is very like I did the speech and looked up and I was like, that's a lot more damage than I expected.
Yeah.
Egon, but he has a hangover and a sore throat from racking bingo lines all night. Yep, that was totally bingo lines, right? No other lines would be used, just bingo lines.
I can't wait till he was waking up tomorrow morning and be like, my throat is fucked.
Dude, I mean, I have practice.
There it is.
Ellie gets it down, and this should do it. Bale the Dread has fallen. GG's to Tank and Top. They claim the win here today. They move to 6-2, I believe, with a big win there today. And they now entirely control their own destiny. It will come down to their final game of the season against Womp Womp. With a win, they will secure one of the 2 first-round buys. It was a great job there for them. They played very well. Also, hats off to Rambler and Jay. They played quite well as well. Quite honestly, the difference in this game was just Helios was on another level today.
His base game play was so good.
Yeah, this is one of the if you want to get your camera back up if it is not already.
I got you.
But yeah, I mean, this is just one of those games where you just Helios was just hold up, I was unprepared. There we go. Yeah, they just ran into a wrecking ball. Shout out Miley.
Shout out to Miley indeed. Yeah, no,
shout out Miley.
Shout out Miley indeed. Yeah, it was Helios was on a different level when it came to base game. He was synergizing. He played it really, really well. And then Ellie coming in just kind of with the augment of DLC, played it really well.
Yep, we will bring them in just a second.
I'm getting your screenshot, Shura.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in Ellie and Helios here. GG's, Ellie and Helios. GG's. Welcome in. Welcome in.
GG's.
GG's, guys. Thank you.
Congratulations on a fantastic win today. You guys played very, very well. I want to. First off, I need to send my condolences to Ellie. Jay died to Renala, and then I told her to smite you, and you immediately died. It was the greatest caster's curse of all time.
Like, it was 1-2.
Ellie, I didn't get into the DLC till 30 minutes.
No,
yeah,
you were
I
actually
died 3
not
times
far
to
behind.
Renala.
No, you died twice. You died twice.
Oh, was it twice? Okay.
You were really actually, Jay. You were not far behind Ellie, because Ellie went Anspur and was slower, and also died once. Because after you died the first time, I literally.
Yeah, I think Anspur was the play. Like a week ago, I told Shura he was using Great Horn Hammer, and I was like, just want to let you know, Shura, that this is the worst weapon probably in the game. But it was the best weapon out of everything that we did, so I just chose it.
I think
fists are better than this weapon.
I think Anspur is a better weapon for what we have to do in DLC. Save PK. I think I'm pretty comfortable with impaling thrusts. It just carries the weapon so hard.
It's just a bad weapon. And I knew it like when I saw it. Like I just said, well, I'm just letting you know, Rambler, this is a terrible weapon, but I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 phase transitions in Midra.
Yeah, I went. But my time was also slow. I had to get Dex here, which slowed my time down a little bit. But anyway. Yeah, I think impaling thrust Anspur is really good. My death to Renala, by the way. I'm gonna have to VOD review with Shura and Lemon. There's no fucking way they're gonna tell me there's tech to avoid what happened to me.
I actually got hit by 2 things that was just boom.
It was literally impossible.
I don't know if anyone clipped it, but you gotta see it. It was literally the greatest caster curse of all time by me. I
auto record all my games in the backdrop, so I will be able to watch my VOD, and I'm gonna look at how I died there. Anyway.
Anyways, though, I want to talk to Take It Top specifically. Obviously, you guys get a big win against a dangerous team in Rambler and Jay, and like they did. I think the difference here was everyone did play quite well, right? I know Renala came to play today as well. Shout out Renala, she played quite well on both sides, but Helios, you were on another level today, right? Like this was you have so many great performances. It's hard to say that this was like in all like one of your best ever, but you just looked absolutely on fire today. How does it feel when you're like in that type of a zone, because you were just on one today?
Yeah, I was feeling really good for some reason. Like, well, I was slightly unsure of what was happening when I was walking into Rolana with a +4, and then just had a really clean fight. And that's pretty much the entire game. I was just having really clean fights. Some small mistakes, but like, wow. That was one of my best games. I think that's not even unfair to say that's one of my best games of all time.
That's what we were saying. I think you played one of your best games, and I love the Theo when you did the black knife into coiled shield into the other golden halberd. Great.
Yeah, I was doing some switching, some DB switching.
Yeah, just like the heads up play and like the utility and everything, but was like that was it's one of those things that like when you're sitting on commentary or whatever, or like if you're watching, it's like. Oh, obviously you do this, right? But like we all know, like when you're actually playing, that's like, you have to be cognizant of so much, and to be aware of that. Also Rambler as well with the heads up play using you guys are both doing a similar thing. Rambler was using the Scorpion Stinger to proc rot. Heads up play from both the veterans there, which was really fun to see. But yeah, Helios, you were on another level today, and Ellie, I mean, you played fantastically as well, right? And just you did your job and supported your team, and obviously thank you at the end there for we didn't want you to close out with PK. We wanted to see the bail, so thank you for that. it was just a great team win, and really a great performance by both of you. We were both on fire.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I think, I mean, my Hippo was almost hitless because Impaling Thrust was actually ruined him so badly. He didn't get to do many moves. I got lucky with some good RNG. It was hitless actually. Hippo was hitless, and I think I was happy I got a practice game with Answer historically because I saw this weapon and I'm like, yeah. I asked Helios how bad is Great Hammer, and he's like, it's maybe the worst. It's the worst weapon in its class, and it may be the worst weapon in all classes of two hands. And I'm like, okay, why I'm not killing Bale with that. I'm not killing Munithrow with that. I'm not killing PK with that. I actively refuse to do so. So I picked Answer. Dark Moon Greatsword was Greatsword chest, and I'm like, well, okay, this is an Answer Rapier game, I guess.
Rambler also saw that. I was like, can we do a mid-game GA that both teams have to use Dark Moon?
I mean, hey, if I can ER tool everything but in tier, sure, man, I'll use Darkmoon Greatsword in a fucking game, but you can't make me use it if I have to get all those stats on my own. I'm not doing that work.
Darkmoon Greatsword causes Ellie great PTSD because someone did terrible things to her.
I thought about
at the start I thought like whatever class works, I just need to check Greatsword, maybe get lucky. Then check the merchant in Lyrina, maybe get lucky.
Yeah.
The merchant in Lyrina did have high index, but at that point I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's do Grossmaster because, well, fuck it.
Oh no.
In games like this, you need with bad weapon seeds, very bad by the way. Thank you, Hooser, for giving me Moog with a bad weapon seed. You're great.
Hey, Rambler. Look, here's the deal, dog. Look, I know you made that one mistake, but we're gonna ignore that, right? Like you had
that was a bad roll.
You had 1.7 long as hell, clean as hell Moog fights with one mistake, okay? All right. I just wanted to give you a bad weapon seed to let you show off a little bit more. That was all.
Cool. The problem is weapons seeds like this, you really need to be resourceful. And if there's one person that I don't want to face when I need to be resourceful, is Helios, because I know he's gonna just destroy. He knows a lot about what to do with the weapons.
Fuck off! Great Omen Killer Cleaver's Great Axe check. I hate this fucking game, dude! What is this? I knew it in my bones!
Shit.
I knew it in my fucking bones! I said, Ellie, check the Great Axe check. It's going to be Omen Killer Cleaver because every stupid fucking seed has this problem. And it is! Holy shit!
It's one of the reasons why I know why you did the tunnels, Ramblers, because you were maybe hoping for a good check.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
Yeah,
thanks for Bonnie butchering knife.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Fuck this game! Fuck
Ellie,
this game.
I was this close to say I will do Dectus even though it sucks on this board.
Just
because I want to check Great X and the Merchant. And then I said, no, I cannot let Helios have all of those squares. I need to do at least one of them. So might as well do Markar.
What was so funny about that is you could hear that Ellie was far away from her mic, like she stood up to yell or something.
Thank you, Hooser. Thank you for everything.
I can't.
Your RNG is supreme.
Hey,
run to Great
Rambler,
aren't you? Dex tier. I could have got fucking Rambler, Killer Cleaver for my game.
But think about it this way, Rambler. Aren't you excited to be on the other side with me next season, and then you can be the one laughing instead of suffering?
No, because now I feel like I want to be 4 months until I play competitively.
Well, we'll talk.
I'm done crashing out about Great Omen Killer Cleaver.
Yeah.
No, that's insane, Ellie. You realize that if I go Dectus, I may even get Magma Worm in field before. Just
Golden Halberd did slap apparently.
No, Helios actually did. Helios.
The Theo no. But the dragons I could, probably.
Yeah,
no,
maybe,
Helios's
actually.
Theo was the most resourceful shit ever. He had Black Knife, opened up with Black Knife, and then was using Viper Bite, and then was also using Black Knife periodically. It was the most resourceful shit I've ever seen.
But I think
Black Knife in the starting class and saw Golden Halberd, and then the gears in my brain started turning.
I think if we got
I didn't turn that
Great
many
Omen
gears.
Killer if you did Rambo, you would have got the other squares, but probably lost Bang with Theo, but you would have got the other squares for sure.
Yeah, and I do think, I mean,
Anyway.
I really think like everyone played super well today. Like, I mean, Ellie, Jay, and Rambler, you each had like one fight that caused some troubles, but other than that, you guys were all on fire today. And just we're giving flowers to Helios because you guys know how hard it is to play a perfect game, and especially on this shitty of a weapon seed. But like, he did. But really, everyone played. It was a very high level game today, and an absolute pleasure to watch. So thank you guys.
Dare will drop Bloodhound Fang. Okay. Yeah, it was good.
Not my
Were there-
Bloodhound thing. I knew I should have rushed it.
Shit.
That actually may have
shit.
been a real base game square rush check because it's a weapon check too, right? But
Yeah.
I don't think Golden Halberd warrants that, honestly. I think Golden Halberd's a good enough weapon to send without doing that. But yeah, I think so. Jay, so you already had like what? Who said
I
you
gotta
weren't that
go,
far
folks.
behind?
No, he was not. He died.
I thought it was. I
twice.
just thought it was 3 deaths. I guess it was 2.
No, he died twice. He was maybe a minute behind or so. Like because Ellie had the slower weapon setup and then died as well. Once.
Yeah, because Dexter's
so,
like a
yeah.
minute or so run, right? So you're
And
adding
then I
a
just
minute to your
played-
average and impaling thrust.
And then I just get into the
Blade.
DLC and play fucking lights out.
Yeah, no, you.
Well, of course, yeah, it's your comfort area.
Like, you know what I
right?
mean?
I
Fuck
actually
you,
did say,
fuck you,
Jay,
Renala.
I did actually say, oh, thank God it's a bad weapon seed, and I don't think Jay's going to use Answer Rapier because it's not, I don't know if it's a weapon you've practiced with, so I wasn't sure about that. But I think it favored me a little bit that the seed was worse weapon-wise because I'm able to carry this weapon better, and yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well-
the DLC was interesting. It was scary watching you so quiet, though, honestly. I think I played around your quietness well, like, never went for hippos, never went for Cruci talismans, never went for Midra, or Chief Bloodfiend, because those are all squares are really snipeable for me, so I
Right.
was like, I'm just gonna let him take those, and I can win elsewhere on majority as well.
We do need to jump out here in just a second to go prep. Also,
Sure.
Stakes, thank you so much for the raid, man. Stakes, welcome.
Yeah, I'm
in.
gonna
If
head out
anyone
and
doesn't
do
know
some stuff
Stakes,
around the
one of the
house
great
and then
play. I
try to
have
get
one
a
more
video
question
game
for
soon.
Ellie and Helios, but
Sure.
Stakes, thank you so much for the raid. I love you, Stakes, man. If anyone doesn't know Stakes, he's one of the great players in the Crucible. Wait, Casey, there was a pregame? Shit, I did not realize.
Helios said in the there's the folder has a
I checked
pregame.
last night. I
There
didn't
is
think
another
there was a
pregame for the
pregame.
next game. Don't miss it.
I checked. Okay, hold up. Casey, we'll do double pregame for the next one. We'll show both. We'll show the old one.
Can't
Sorry,
miss
I
a
was
Casey's
not aware.
after yesterday's fire. We can't miss a Casey's
Yeah.
pregame.
No, we can't. We
I agree.
can't. But
I was
anyways,
under the impression there was not one.
anyways, shout out Stakes, one of the great players of the Crucible, and also a huge ambassador for the sport of bingo. So please follow Stakes. And then I do have one final question for you, Ellie and Helios. With a win today, you guys continue to control your own destiny and set up a game against Wander and Strump next weekend for a first round bye. Any thoughts for us before going into that game?
We're gonna win. We're gonna win bigly, and we're never gonna lose again. Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully, yeah. Helios always so much more confident than I am. No, I thought this game was good. Got the cobwebs out from yesterday. For me, I was kind of having a little bit of a hard time shifting out of that loss after the games were over. But I'm excited to play Wander and Strump. They're really good, and really fast. So it'll be good to play with the tempo that they bring as well. And yeah, I'm also hoping that Wander or Strump can. I just saw the video today, by the way, who's from weeks ago, where Strump backdashed through Lake of Rot, and then
Yes.
Wander was cackling at the Vike fight when he was told how Strump died. I didn't watch that game or saw the VOD, so I just saw that tech today, and I would love Strump to bring it out again. That was truly a glorious moment. But yeah, no, I'm excited for next week. Should be good.
Well, we look forward to it. And then chat, because I did not realize there was a pregame. My sincere apologies to Casey and everyone for robbing you guys of that. So I have it loaded up now. We're going to go ahead and just show the pregame show. And then once that ends for the last game, so not the post game show, but we'll show that. And then we'll go back to the waiting screen as we get prepped. So thank you very much for watching. Love you guys all. And we'll be right back.